What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. We are gonna be messing with the Corvette today and installing the last couple bits for the nitrous system. It is storming out here today. Not really storming yet, just raining really hard. And we're just getting all the bad luck. We're just, the day that we're trying to do everything, it's like literally been the worst weather.
Hey, I'm gonna open my hood. Yeah, it's gonna rain.
Yeah, okay, we'll stop. Okay, and I can't even get the car, his Vette, in the garage because my camper is in the driveway set up right now, getting ready for a trip that we're gonna do. And yeah, so it just didn't work out in our favor. But anyway, we're gonna be setting up his nitrous system. It's already almost done. All the controllers, the nitrous plate and all that stuff is already hooked up and wired. We're just adding a standalone fuel cell for the nitrous kit so that when he arms it, it actually runs off its own fuel system instead of pulling from the stock fuel rail. So pretty gangster kit here. It comes with an Aeromotive fuel pressure regulator and actual built-in, I believe it's an Aeromotive pump in there as well, right?
It is a Deechworks 255.
Deechworks, okay. So it's in there. It's already pre-dongled, and we just got to hook up a relay for it. Right now he's switching out the springs in the fuel pressure regulator for the fuel pressure, and we're gonna, this actually just bolts into the engine bay. So we're gonna bolt that in. It's already got pre-made lines going from the tank to the fuel pressure regulator, a vent line, and then we just gotta, it comes with pre-made lines to run to the actual nitrous plate and stuff. So
it's a legit
setup. It is legit. It's a little expensive, but it's a one and done thing. You don't have to worry about it. And I think you're going to be running what, like 109, 108 octane. Yeah, whatever. We have a gas station here that a lot of the race cars fill up at, and it's like a 108 octane pump gas. They have like race fuel there on pump, so it's just easier to just do that than to worry about having a jug of something.
Yeah, and then charging like 20 bucks a gallon.
Yeah, this pump place is like 10 bucks for a gallon of 108, so definitely cool to have at our disposal. But we're just, he's just buttoning that up, quick spring switch out, which is nice because if you ever want to bump up the spring, it's super easy. What's cool with the setup that Corey has on the Vette, and you guys can reference other videos, I have a playlist set for his car. It's under the C6 Vette. You can check him out where we go over the nitrous system more in depth, but he went with a Nitrous Pro Max controller, so with a Langenfelter box, so he can literally dial this thing in how he wants and control the ramp in of the power and all that stuff with the spray, and progressively let it gain through, you know, either mile per hour or RPM. So yep. And it's got the window switch, all that stuff in there, so it's gonna be a legit setup. And with a fuel cell like this running like a race gas in it, like a high octane fuel, it allows you to put a bigger shot of nitrous to the car safely.
You don't have to retard the timing as much.
Yeah, exactly. And then you're not going to have just your stock fuel system starving itself to catch up with the nitrous system. You have your own fuel cell supplying, you know, higher octane fuel so that you can put a bigger jet in there. So it'll be cool. But enough talking. We're gonna get over, we're actually gonna set up a canopy outside. I got it kind of pre-staged right there over the hood of the Vette, and get this thing in there. It should take 2 seconds. It's got like a bracket on the side here that just bolts. It just bolts to like a hole on the block or whatever, or the head. And then all we got to do from there is run the fuel lines from the fuel pressure regulator to the stock fuel rail, and we'll be good to go. We just took his nitrous bottle to get filled, but they needed to keep it for a little bit. They needed to freeze the bottle, which we're new to filling nitrous, so I didn't know you had to freeze the bottle. I guess it's to basically compact more gases into the bottle to get it completely full versus doing like a warm fill. I guess just a better technique. So we're gonna put this in with you guys and go get the nitrous bottle, and we're hoping to have some test hits done this weekend, so we can really start getting this thing lined out. It should make some serious jam. Yeah. We should be able to make a 200 shot work in that.
Oh, all day.
Yeah, it's a stock bottom end LS2 Vette with Texas Speed's 228 R cam, and obviously all the valve train goodies like the push rods and valve springs, stuff like that. So it should eat pretty well. We got that YANK stall converter in there. What's the stall on it?
3400.
A 3400 stall. So they spec'd it out for him, and we should be good to go. So hopefully finish out the season with some good footage of the vet. If you guys are into LS stuff, definitely stay tuned. And if not, and you're just here to watch the videos because you support your boys, then hell yeah, keep following. But we're gonna get to work here and put this thing in. In another instance of wish I would have bought that tool when I thought about it last time is the AN line kit that you can buy. It's like a bunch of tools in a kit that you use to put together AN lines. And should have bought it because they are a pain in the ass to put together if you don't have the right tools. And we don't. So we're fighting our way through. One end is done. We already got the fuel tank hooked up in there. It's we're gonna show you it all hooked up, but it's like on and off pouring, and we have a tent set up over the vet. So yeah, it's pretty fun. Of course, the day we want to do this, it just decides to, you know, monsoon outside.
You got stuff to do? Well, I'm gonna dump on you.
Yeah. Literally like 90s and sun for 2 weeks, and then it's just raining today. So awesome. All because I wanted to have a camper in the driveway. So all right, this is the the nitrous system. A lot of you guys have seen this already. Maybe some haven't if it's first time here. So whole nitrous system. Got the Promax control over there, and then Lincoln filter box right there. Kind of got some stuff open, but that's the fuel cell we showed you. It's down in there, hooked up. We're just running this fuel line that we made, and basically what this does is it's right now it's hooked the factory fuel rails here, and there's a fuel line coming off of it to the fuel solenoid. So what we're going to do is actually take that line off, and now the nitrous system will have its own fuel source coming from that fuel cell. So it'll be running off a 108 octane or whatever we decide to put in there. And then the factory fuel rail will just worry about the injectors, and that's it, like the factory fuel system. The nitrous system will be completely standalone, and that's what you want for efficiency and safety as well. Yeah. So we're gonna finish hooking this up, and then we'll show you guys the end result, and then we're gonna go pick up the nitrous bottle because it should be done probably right about now, and hook it up and try to, I don't know, kind of fill the system and see what it does. Yeah. And then once all this crap goes away, we can get to making some nitrous hits. So be dope. All right, so this day has just been not full of any luck for us. So we had to take this pump back out, this cell with the pump in it, because we called nitrous outlet to confirm our wiring because it just wasn't kicking on. And we thought we were gonna have to send this thing back because we thought we had a manufacturer default or defect in the pump. So we decided to take the top hat of this fuel cell off to find that the ground wire going to the pump at the bottom wasn't even connected. So I don't know whose fault that is, but it's not ours because it came assembled. So it literally came with this hose, and the fuel pressure regulator like already on it. So I mean, just a stupid mistake really on whoever's end, but it happens. But we fixed it, and we're gonna get it back in the car, but it's just like seriously pouring, and it's, yeah, today is not going in our favor, but this is what happens. You're gonna get fought sometimes, but you gotta push through it. So this will just drop back in, and now the stock fuel rail on the end of it had what's called a Schrader valve. You guys may or may not know what it is. It's kind of like how you have in your valve stem of your tire. Like, it's a valve that when it's pushed down, it releases the pressure. They have that on the fuel rail, and that basically will allow fuel to go into like a tester, if you will. But when the original fuel line was hooked up, there was one missing, so we just ordered another one that'll be here tomorrow, and then we'll be able to hook this line up to the fuel solenoid and not have fuel pissing out of the fuel rail from the factory. So just a couple steps backwards, but we got it figured out really, and we're gonna just drop this in again and just hook all the wires up and be good to go. The next thing you'll see is us filling the tank, and the nitrous bottle's filled, but unfortunately we weren't able to make it there before they closed. So we'll pick back up when this is back in. We'll show you the complete setup, and hopefully we can get you like a test, you know, a test on the system or whatever, and then the following video we're going to be taking it to the track to do some testing. So definitely stay tuned. We'll be back in a minute. Well guys, I don't know where the hell we left off, but it's like later on next week. Me and Corey have busy lives and schedules at work. But Corey, you already have race gas in the cell, right? There's 108 or 109.
108 C12.
C12, yeah, so it's VP. We have a gas station here that has VP C108, whatever the hell it is.
C3PO.
C3PO. So basically all we gotta do, guys, is take this fuel line off the rail, put a little fitting on there, and then pop this feed line on, and the nitrous system will be supplied like I showed you earlier. And then he's just buttoning up a couple connectors, and the bottle is filled. Corey went and picked it up, so we're ready to rip, man. I honestly don't know.
For Jesus.
Yeah, I don't know what pill is in this right now.
We'll find out.
So that's
Crack it open and find.
Yeah, we're gonna open it up, but we're not sure what nitrous pill is in.
He said it was the 100, but
yeah, we're thinking it's the 100 shot.
We might as well double check.
Yeah, we're gonna double check, because that would be
all of it.
All of it. Spray all of it. But yeah, so we're gonna finish hooking this up. Not gonna bore you guys with that. I think the next thing you guys will see is us purging some nitrous. See if everything works good. Purge is right here, so it'll spray a nice little
Dealy whopper.
I don't know if I'd be able to do nitrous, dude. I'd probably use like 3/4 of it just purging in my driveway.
Pulling up to the drive-through.
It's almost like having a turbo car and doing two-step. It's almost hard not to do it.
I know.
Oh my god. Well, if you guys are, like I said, if you guys are new here and you guys are here for this video, like, thanks for stopping by. We have other car content too. We do a lot of tuner stuff with Mazdas, but we are going to be branching out again like I used to, and doing a lot more things like reviewing other cars. I got some sweet cars I'm going to be reviewing actually this weekend. If all goes well, there's going to be a lot of sweet cars coming to the channel, and I'm always looking for new ones to review and look at, and drive around, whatever. Just all part of the fun, man, and just bring you guys along for the ride. So we're gonna button this up, and we'll get back with you in a second. Also, let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. I think I'm gonna start doing a lot more like vlogging, just like day-to-day stuff with whatever I'm doing for cars or whatever, that's not strictly like a made episode for what I'm doing, because I don't know, I think that stuff's cool, and there's some stuff that you guys might want to see, so let me know down below. All right, so fuel system is on. You guys can hear it. It's not terribly loud. This is a trick little setup, man. So the fuel pressure regulator is right here. He's got a spring in there. You can take out the spring and switch it out, but it's also got an adjustment up top, and he can read. Okay, we got a little bit of fuel just off this fitting. It's not like pissing or anything. It's getting a little moisture, so we'll clean that up. Yeah, I turn it off for now. Yeah, it's just this fitting for the feed line, coming out of the regulator.
You want me to open the thing so we can purge it?
The nitrous?
Yeah.
Yeah, we could test the nitrous.
Open up the bottle?
Yeah. Oh. Turn it off. All right, take two. Got this all tightened up and everything. This was like a different fitting for this sensor, so we're trying to see if that's the problem. If it is, we'll just bypass that. This is just to tell us the bottle pressure on our screen instead of having to look at the bottle.
Ready? Fire in the hole?
Yeah, turn the bottle on.
Yay!
It's not leaking. Nice, dude. Yo,
What up?
yo, purge it real quick.
Right. I don't know how many turns. Is it just open? Like,
Open it. Yep, no matter.
open.
As long as
Ready?
it's flowing. Purge. Oh boy. Yes. Yo, hold on. Let me see if I can get like. Here.
Try that.
Yeah, try that. Yes.
You're right. I'm gonna go through the drive-through and just
Yes.
do
That is sick, dude.
that. Nice.
Yo. Look at how cold that line is already.
Woo!
Dude, all right, so we need to figure out this fuel line real quick.
You want me to turn it on again and see if
Yeah, turn it on. I don't think I tightened it enough. I don't know if it's a tightening issue or if it needs some some of that tape on there, on the fittings. Yeah, we're gonna have to take that out. Yeah. And probably put some of that stuff on there. All right, you can see that it's pretty dark out, and I can't get you guys any good like lighting out there. So we got all the fuel leaks sorted, just a couple fittings that needed to be readjusted and tightened down. Right now we're trying to figure out, we've both never touched nitrous before, and we're trying to figure out the base pressure for the standalone fuel cell on the fuel pressure regulator. Some of the stuff we're seeing online is kind of contradicting, so I don't know if we need more pressure or like, I don't know. The stock rail usually sees like what, 53 pounds, 53 psi on a
They want you to, they want you to set your pressure for 55.
So my common sense would be that we need to set the fuel pressure regulator for 53 at minimum. But I don't know that, and I also don't know like on that nitrous controller like what needs to be. Well, what it is, it's sick. It's a badass setup, but like, what do we need to have the thing set at for low and high? That's what I want to know. Like, where is the cutoff for the fail-safe at the low end and the high end, so that we don't get rich or lean?
Well, I had it. I'm gonna have to call nitrous outlet.
I'm sure it's a one and done pressure, and I think, and it might have to adjust based on, because when I was reading online, it might have to go up based on jet size, because it's going to demand more fuel. So I don't know if the pressure is going to go down with us with a bigger orifice. I don't know if pressure goes down.
That's possible. You might have to adjust.
Like adjust it. And I'm talking minuscule adjustments, like maybe 4 pounds, 4 psi. I don't know. I honestly don't know. So I think we're gonna go out and just see if it reacts, and I'll film that for you guys. But probably nothing crazy, because we gotta figure out pressure and really talk to somebody and figure this out before we like actually go romp on it, because we gotta figure out what we gotta do as far as pull timing and all that stuff too, so we can figure that out. But yeah, definitely a learning curve. I'm interested. I really do want to know like how it gets set up. But yeah, for you guys, this thing will be back up and running very soon, hopefully. We got pretty much everything ready to go, but we're gonna go jump in the vet, I guess, and just go see if it. I really just want to watch the fuel pressure
and just see what it does.
Just see if it fluctuates based on what you're doing, or if, like what, I don't know.
So it's normally
it should, like on a boosted car like this, the fuel pressure changes with vacuum when you start the car. Right. So I set my base pressure based off of no vacuum.
So it's 1-to-1.
Exactly, and then once the car starts, the vacuum brings it down.
Mm-hmm.
But then under boost, it goes up.
Right, it matches what you're...
Yeah, so I set this at like 45 PSI without vacuum, and when I turn it on, it drops down to like 38. But when I hit full boost, it's up to like 72.
Yeah.
So it's a different world.
Being that it is a standalone fuel pressure regulator, there's nothing... It's just setting it and, like Billy May says, set it and forget it.
Yeah. And then there's always more.
Right.
Because he's always telling you to wait.
But wait, there's more.
Yeah, so we'll go mess with it and see what we come up with. So fuel pressure is down. It's reading 16.4 now.
Okay. That's just at the sensor.
Right, but it was just at 28. Nothing. Everything looking good. Honestly, it's just gonna be trying to figure out, like, we just did like a minor hit, but I really couldn't tell if anything was spraying. Usually with a nitrous car, I've been in nitrous cars before, you can feel it. Like, you can feel the hit.
Yeah, Yeah.
But I just don't know where we got to have this dialed in at. And we got it pretty safe right now.
So I'm gonna go down.
Yeah, hold this. I think. Why don't you hit it?
Oh, I gotta put this down. Cam, look at my foot.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Okay. That's so sick. This one's... It's hitting your wiper. That's what it's doing. Try it.
Well, let's
Try it, I guess.
let's see. Yeah.
Gas station lighting is the best.
It is. Shows everything.
Alright, your speed got check marked.
Okay.
Wish there was something to show on here that it's spraying.
Yeah. What are the other two? There's a speed.
RPM and TPS. I don't know. Like, it feels quick.
Yeah.
For sure. Like, the vet is fast, but I don't know if you're spraying or not.
Yeah.
Especially because even on a 100 shot, I'm pretty sure these straight tires would break loose.
Yeah. I think so.
Everything's checking out. Fuel pressure's there. I guess. Maybe. I mean, I don't know. We just really gotta figure that out. Light up. Sounds good as shit though.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong, the car is quick as it is. It's got power, but I don't know if that's... I don't feel like that's nitrous at all. Like something's either not turned on or engaging or something. I don't know. We're gonna have to talk to them and figure it out. Well, at least we know like everything is working.
Yeah.
As far as like the systems, because
Right.
all those X's are going green.
They are. Okay.
Yeah, so we just got to figure out if it's spraying or not. I don't think it is.
And that's the thing, dude. It's been so long since I've actually been in a car with a nitrous hit that.
I mean, it's been probably a year and a half for me, but it's the thing. Like, I don't know, man. I guess turn the nitrous off and do a hit and see if it feels different.
Duplicate it and go
to... It honestly felt faster there. I don't know, dude. Who knows?
I don't know.
We're gonna have to call and figure it out. All right, guys, I appreciate you watching. It's been fun. Definitely a learning curve. I'm really interested to see how much this thing like rips once it's dialed in. But yeah, I can't wait. There's definitely more to come on this. Like I said, I'm gonna try to do more like vlogs and you know, checking out other cars. Not necessarily like car and driver reviews, but more like just going for rips in people's cars, seeing how they are compared to other things, and kind of bring you guys along for the ride. And obviously the Mazda content, Corey's vet, and all other things to come. But definitely stay tuned for more, and we'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace.